Hey everyone, sorry this video is so late. I just wanted to make sure everything was in order. Now, the last time I made a video, I told you guys that I didn't think Fairy Fencer was working out on my channel. And what's changed? Well, I actually did some research and I looked at my statistics that I haven't looked at in a long time on not just Fairy Fencer's videos, but also my other videos. And I found out something. Most of my views from my videos actually come from people who aren't subscribed to me. Now, what that means as far as, if people are interested in my content or not, look, I can come with a bunch of reasons why people who are subscribed aren't watching me. A, they could be catching up, they subscribe to me so they can know where my playlists are, so they can, go back and watch things. As, my later videos tend to have a lot more views. Two, is that I'm getting lost in as many subscribers as they're subscribed to. Like, some people have like over 100 or 150. A lot of people have a lot of subscribers, and if they're looking at day-to-day stuff and my thumbnail doesn't pop up, they may just skip over it. And then of course, 3 is that the series could not be interesting to them. But what I forgot to really keep in mind is the whole YouTube rule that I've been using for all this time. The reason I was able to get my videos up and off the ground is because the more consistent your content is, the more YouTube looks at, like you're an expert in that field, and it promotes your videos. Long story short, the more I upload Fairy Fencer, the more Fairy Fencer videos would be recommended to people who watch Fairy Fencer. Just because you watch the Neptunia series doesn't mean you watch Fairy Fencer, as I myself used to be, an example of that. When I watched, when I was subscribed to Noble of Lost Paws, I watched his Neptunia stuff, when I have played it too. But Fairy Fencer just never interested me. So, but yeah. So that's what when I went back and looked at the views, normally the consistent view count is like about, I think the best is like 600 to 700. That's the average, that's when people are really interested. 400, so where people are kind of like, it's all right. And the really great ones is like over 1,000. When like 1,200 or 1,300 people took a look at those videos from my statistics. So what that means is that I needed to give Fairy Fencer another chance. Of course, there was also the fact that I myself wasn't as interested in Fairy Fencer as I felt I needed to for a game series. However, when I played recently, I got, let's just say there are some, like after episode 7, episode 8, alright, you're gonna look forward to episode 8. That's when the game takes a change for me. And looking at it, I think I realized what the problem is, and I address it later in episode 8 of why I felt like things took so long. But anyways, Fairy Fencer also got, it's not near the same level as the Neptunia series still, but it's still a game I'm excited about recording, and so I think we've got that great medium. So yes, what I'm planning on doing is uploading from after this video. Tomorrow you should see the episode 7 of Fairy Fencer, and then Saturday episode 8, and then I get back on my schedule, and hopefully it's just nothing but Fairy Fencer for January, and I think a good portion of February. Now, as far as Cyber Dimension is concerned, of course I'd love to play it, but if we aren't able to reach the goal in time, then I completely understand. I mean, that's a lot of money that I'm asking of you all, and I know a lot of you all could be in my position, where you would love to, but you just can't. But yeah, that depends on if I'll, when I will start Cyber Dimension. And of course the 3rd series, which again, I feel like that's still the big change in the channel, because I don't feel like Fairy Fencer is, if I have to be quite honest, it's not, grade A material game. It's fun to play, yes, and I think it'll be a good playthrough for us to watch, but it's not something that's, far from what I've been doing, and at the same time still close to home. I don't think it's the change that I was looking for, that I have the 3rd game for. But anyways, so yeah, I just wanted to make this video letting you guys know what happened with Fairy Fencer and why it's coming back. And if you were bored before, try checking it out. Cause from episode 8 on, cause I have a feeling like I've recorded up until episode 12, and they're all, I liked all of them. Certain ones especially. There's some good moments ahead with Fairy Fencer. So if you want to give it one more chance, then please do. If not, I understand. There's actually one last thing I forgot to mention. I also hope to be starting Cuphead on my second channel. So if that will be also something that you're interested in, then you can take a look at the second channel. If not, then I understand, you know, if there's just going to be a while before, you know, there's something that you're interested in on the channel, then that's completely fine. Again, I would love to start Cyber Dimension in February, but I don't know if I'll be able to or not. So if you have any thoughts or questions or concerns, please leave them down in the comments below. Hopefully we can start this new year off with excitement. I've already talked to some people in Discord, and some of you may have seen that episode that accidentally was leaked. I don't think any of you all saw what I was really excited about. I'm hoping, because there was no way, if you were watching the episode, even if you skipped, I doubt you would have seen it. But yeah, please post your thoughts down in the comments below. And I will see you all tomorrow when we restart Fairy Fencer.